Keep on searching for a face. Disregard the name. Once you learn to read and write, all will be the same. Let me repeat that last line. Once you learn to read and write, all will be the same. And I wrote that maybe 40 years ago. And today I woke up and I realized that literacy and the learning how to read is what ruined my life and ruins everybody's life. And it's an assumption that literacy is the key to advancement and spirituality and success, and well, it's a must. And that's why school, and that's why we're ruined when we start school and we start to learn how to read. And then we go and we have these books of Talmud and commentary. And then we have these structures like colleges and synagogues, where the officials of the synagogues are the mighty ones because they know how to read. And this passing on of reading as an assumption, and education as an assumption, and that's what's incorrect. You receive everything you need to know in the womb. You have a mother tongue spoken. Everybody speaks a language. You don't have to learn how to speak. Environment and society teach you how to speak. What you have to learn to do is read. So reading is the socialization that ruins you. Reading is the socialization of you. And then there are smarter people who can read more, deeper. Reading is part of the symbolic order. I'm going to go into this forever, but only for a few minutes now, to show you the new path. If you're talking about women, you see, in society, then let them have a full participation in society. Judaism admits that the child follows the mother. And one has a mother tongue taught to you by the mother when you come out of the womb. And the Torah was all taught to you in the womb. Illiteracy in Arabic is called ummi. It's the same as Alif mim is the root. Illiteracy is alif mim mim. It has to do with the mother. If you're talking about the mother, you're the language of the mother tongue. And then they ruin you. They socialize you. And then there are smart people and people who can't read. Dyslexic, they read backwards. People don't speak backwards. You know anybody that speaks backwards? I did know one man once. He was able to speak backwards. But usually dyslexia is that they read, they see backwards. Sure, then they're ruined for life. They're marked like Cain. Cain, by the way, little Judaism here, in my opinion, it's given an oath, a letter. What was that letter? In my opinion now, it's the bris. And the bris is the letter bet. And what does it do? It starts off the Torah. And the Torah and the bris is a socialization process. And in a certain sense, the bet is the first language of socialization, because the aleph, which comes before it, that was everything. You only need to know the aleph. And once we start with the bet, we start with the written Torah. And the aleph comes from the mother, the aleph mem, like illiteracy in Arabic. It's the mother tongue. And it's not the right hand. My grandmother was called Ita. It meant left hand. And the mother is the left hand. The illiterate, the left-handed, the outcast, the woman. And until that is prized in society, the left hand. Until it's prized in society as equal to the higher than the right, because you will only approach Keta through the left, through Bina, through the mother. The 50th gate of Keta, 50th gate of Bina, goes up through Bina to Keta. And this is the understanding of illiteracy. That doesn't mean speech. That means reading. That means the respect for the written word, for the written contract, instead of words from the heart, for written. That's how poems got ruined. In the old days, a poet used to just go and give poems. I think that's how the Odyssey went. And then they write it down. It's the same thing. The oral Torah got ruined by being written down. All this writing. And then then you read the laws. And you compare this and that, and you analyze this and that. Instead of receiving from natural, from the self, from the body, without written words. And this is the great social control that the West put on the rest of the world by going and teaching literacy and the spread of Christianity, so to speak, in these other countries. It's a spread of capitalism, and it's still going on. That a literate person is considered higher in the social plane. The reason I was quiet here, I just thought of something. And so, this is only an introduction. It's kind of a short introduction to the rest of what I'm going to follow through on in my life. The spread of illiteracy in Judaism. That's my role. You know enough already. Don't learn Hebrew and don't worry that you can't speak. Don't have respect for rabbi, because they lord it over you. They won't help you learn how to read except for a fee. Your mother didn't teach you how to speak for a fee. Everybody speaks. You have to learn and socialize to read. That's the ruination. You'll be socialized enough when speaking. Hello, how are you? Don't have to read some pervert's writing. Ernest Hemingway, what he had to say, written down in a book. Then I had to learn how to read that, and then read it in the school and analyze the text, the symbolic written word, because the symbolic written word is different than the oral written word, symbolic words. Maybe we were going to enter some song now. Carrying all of the hopes of the world, leave me tired and weary and lost in the world. And I'm going to start the way I ended for this one. Keep on searching for a face, disregard the name. Once you learn to read and write, all will be the same.